Hello and welcome along to another episode of Common Man 2 Lakesman. I'm out with Tom running. Say hi, Tom. Not really sure how far we're going. How far we're going, Tom?
10 kilometres.
Nice. Gonna finish this run, get inside and film the rest of this. Let's do this.
This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. This is the good life. Oh, 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 oh. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good times. This is the good life. This is the good life.
This episode is all about being a humble athlete. So whatever sport it is you're into, is it swimming, biking, running, triathlon, anything like that, this is all about being supportive of newcomers to the sport, your fellow competitors, and just generally being a good person and being positive about what you do. So I'm itching to get out for a bike ride, so I'm going to go out and do some miles. So when I get back, I'm going to film the rest of this, so I'll see you soon.
This is the good life. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good times. This is the good life.
Hey guys, and welcome back. So I've just been out for a bike ride, a nice 50k. The weather was really weird today. It was like sun, mist, then it became real cloudy, and then it was sunny again, and then it was hot, it was cold, and the weirdest thing was the headwind was really bad, but I had headwind all the way around. So I did a circuit. You'd think I'd get a backwind at some stage. Oh no, just windy the whole way around. And the other thing is, when I bought some cycling socks, I bought white socks. White socks don't stay white. So if any of you got any suggestions of some really cool cycling socks, I really want cool ones, I don't want boring ones, please let me know in the comments below. And also, if you do like these videos, please subscribe and please hit that like button. It does mean a lot to me. So today's topic is about being a humble athlete. So what do I mean by that? So being that supportive person that helps newbies to the sport and your fellow triathletes or cyclists or running or whatever sport you're into. Because I found that when I started in the world of cycling and triathlon, it was the support from others and the general advice that really went a long way and helped me to get where I am now. And I still listen to people, I still take advice from people, and it does mean a lot to me. So I've created some tips that I've found along my way to help others in this sport, help newbies and also your fellow athletes who might have experience but not the same experience as you. So 5 tips. Number 1, saying hi, giving a high five. Get this all the time when I'm out on the bike. Wave at somebody, generally speaking, the wave back. But now and again, really knocks me off when you wave at somebody and they blatantly just can't be bothered. I understand sometimes there are exceptions to the rule if someone's got, say, like anxiety issues, for example, and they're a bit shy to say hi back. But generally speaking, it's just damn rude if you don't wave back, because there is some elitism in our sport, unfortunately, and it doesn't take a second just to say hi back. There are exceptions to the rule. Someone might be pushing quite hard during a session or an interval or something. But generally speaking, just be a nice person. Say hi back. To a lot of people, it does mean a lot and it does go a long way. Number 2, commenting on their activities. So for a lot of people, they like to just post their activities about what they've done. So for example, if someone's doing a couch to 5k, it's great. They might have got to the 3k point. A little bit of encouragement goes a long way, because it may get to that point and they might start to struggle with motivation, for example. But a nice little comment saying, well done, you're doing really well, might help them along, push them to reach their goal. So number 3, please remember you were a beginner once. You had that first bike ride, you had that first run, and first time you felt silly when you went out for your first training session. There are too many people who they get to a certain level and they just forget where they came from, and they're quick to mock people. You go, oh, you've only been out and done 2k. What's the point in that? You were there once, you did that. You all started somewhere, so just remember where you came from, remember your roots, remember how it all started for you, because everybody who competes started their journey somewhere, and don't ever forget that. So number 3, I saw this at a race once, and it's something that really hit hard to me. I was competing in a 70.3 last year and talking to another athlete, and they'd been put off by somebody else they'd been speaking to. So what happened was got some advice and basically did scare them about the swim, saying, oh yeah, well when you get in the water it's going to be like a big washing machine and a big fight. If you're going to give advice to anybody at the start of a race, be careful what advice you give them. You know, don't try and scare them, because there's nothing worse than competing in your first big event and someone puts, you know, makes you really nervous about what's about to come, you know, in a few minutes time. It can be massively off-putting. So just be generally supportive, give genuine advice, but be careful what advice you give, because you can quickly scare somebody and it may affect their entire race, or they may even get a DNF and it all could be your fault. So if you're going to give some advice pre-race to somebody, just be careful what advice you give them and generally just be supportive. Number 5, and my final point, just be a good person. You know, we're all doing this sport because we love it and we enjoy it, and you know, we've all got different aims and goals along the journey, and we're here to have fun. Don't be a dick, just be a nice person, be supportive, encourage others, and just be positive about the sport that you love and you enjoy, whether it's swimming, biking, running, triathlon, or anything really. Just be a good person. Right, well that's it. That video's gone fast, hasn't it? So this is the end of this week's video. So what I've got coming up on my channel is on Wednesday, because Triathlon Dan, who produces a really good vlog, I'm going to put a link to his channel below, has been talking about me and my baking videos. If you've not seen them, there's some links in the description. I'm going to make a Victoria sponge cake, and then I'm also going to pass a baking challenge across to you, Dan. So keep an eye out for that episode. Friday, I'm going to announce my next challenge, which I'm going to be doing not this week, coming the week after. And then next Sunday's vlog is all going to be about adding some flexibility into your training. So that's it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, please subscribe, please hit the like button, and we will see you next time. I've been Lakesman. Thank you. Oh, and just for you, Stu,